you'd find, you know, so many people looking down on people because they have to go to a shelter. And that's a tragedy too, because it could happen to them. Anything could happen.
Seth held me up against the wall by my throat, and he hit me. He told me that he was going to take away my smile so it couldn't charm any other man.
I ended up getting mugged and left to bleed to death in a parking lot.
I was thrown from a 4-story building hotel from my abuser and went into a coma and woke up and realized what happened.
After that, I came to the safe house, and from then, everything changed. I realized family isn't the one that you have blood with. Family is people who want to care, who really have the heart to know that there's a need out there that they can fill. And that's what the Southwest Safe House did for me.
They hooked me up with different places that I could get help. And they made the connections for me because I didn't know where to go or what to do or what my next step would be. So with the help of the BOA shelter, I was landed on my feet and was able to get a lot of help. To this day, I'd probably be living behind a dumpster somewhere in Durango if it wasn't for the BOA and the counselors and all the hard work that the girls here do to help veterans.
And at the homeless shelter, you don't have to worry about buying something to eat. You can actually save your money to get an apartment.
They filled a need that no one else could fill. They provided a safe place and steps that I could take little by little to get on my feet. I'm so grateful.
I joined when I was 17 years old, and I got out when I was in my mid-30s. So that's the major portion of my life. And it's just hard to adapt, really. And I think veterans need some kind of transition period there, you know, and especially those coming back from war-torn countries and seeing your friends and fellow soldiers get blown up, stuff like that. It's really hard, you know, it really is, because it messes with your mind.
I'm a single mother of a 4-year-old toddler. He's my life. And I finally got him into school here, thanks to the Safe House helping me out, and it was really good. And he loves it, and they're actually helping him with his speech therapy and everything.
It took the shelter to get me in touch with the Southwest Center for Independence, and they deal with people in wheelchairs or with disabilities like my brain injury.
There's people here that'll help you. You know, it's not a handout, it's a hand up.
The streets are dangerous. They're very dangerous. And I'm just really glad to be here.
They've been good to me and my son. Everybody there, not just the volunteers. I mean, it's even the people that I'm staying with. I mean, the other residents. It's like we're all from the same piece of cloth, and we're all just trying to get our lives better.
I would have been able to do the things that I did without the help from everybody at the Safe House. I wish so much that more people knew about stuff like this, because I didn't. I had no idea that there was this place that existed that I could go and be safe from everything, from everybody. And that they wouldn't, expect things of me in return. I don't know how I could ever, tell them thank you for being there for me. They loved me. They still love me, and I love them so much. They turned into, this family that I left.
The house is magical. It is. It's very healing. It may be called a safe house, but I call it the safe house. It saved me.
The staff is just incredible in that they all have that attitude. We have rules to follow, but we also have great possibilities. Nothing is a failure here. Any type of failure, even myself walking in feeling like a failure, they turn into an opportunity within 10 minutes that you talk to them in the office.
Now I get up and I love life. I love life. And if I don't have the tools, I find somebody that does have them, and I borrow them.
I got so much accomplished since I've been here at the homeless shelter.
My veteran case manager, Renee, she and I have, we've discussed goals, what my future plans are, how I'm going to achieve those goals, what I need to do to stay clean and sober, any support that she can give me personally or through the programs.
And I wish I could stay, but I got to get on my own.
Living in my own place is awesome. I just, I feel like I'm getting ahead. The depression has lifted off of me. I'm really intermeshed and work well in the community and with people. And I still like to come back to the VOA. They still help me when I have problems or questions. And it's just been a really great experience for me.
Since I've been here, I have been given hope.
I don't know how I would have been able to accomplish staying sober, getting my girls back, finding a house.
Being in here empowered me to go out there, and I'm around people that are in the same boat. It empowered me to go do what I had to do, and I've done it, and I give myself a attaboy.
They are a link to get you from a bad place to a good place.
I love it here. I don't foresee that I will need to be there anymore because I've been equipped with the kind of tools and the kind of thinking and perspective that has put me at a different place. But I don't want to forget that I was here.
It needs to be here because it's such a great importance to the community at large and to the individual who comes here who is going through a hard time.
Every woman that comes through here needs it.
This is investing in people's lives and well-being.
And I can just spend hours talking about the staff at the Southwest Safe House because they've been amazing. And these women work together like one. And they bring us together as well. And there is a forum for resolution. And everything we needed was provided. And so I am so grateful.
Well, the value is enormous because you can walk out of here regardless of the length of stay in a frame of mind to better yourself, and you're in a better position to, whether it's because you got a different change of clothes, whether everything is clean, whether you walked out the door and caught the bus, putting your best foot forward, so to speak, that you couldn't if you were not in this situation.
They filled a need that no one else could fill. They provided a safe place and steps that I could take little by little to get on my feet. I'm so grateful.
Aren't we fortunate to have a shelter like this in Durango? I feel that's very important, and these people are concerned. You can judge a city by the providence and the concern they have for the homeless. You can judge a city that way.
You know, give more time, give more money, give more items, clothes, food, shoes, blankets. You know, I mean, anything helps. It really does.
Thank you. I mean it. I would have nothing and already be back if it wasn't for you guys.